We continue through the Saxon poets Vīta Carolī Liber. As always, I'll read the whole page, and then we'll go through it line by line. Rex hiemis tempus ducens in carisiaco, nomine quo quaedam regalis vie lavocatur, illuc francorum proceres totumque senatum convocat, ac multum tractans de rebus agendis, et variis quibus indiguit res publica curis, in premis hoc consilium perhibeturenisse, ut iugitur bellum Saxonibus ingereretur, quos expertus erat fidei vel foederes omnis in memores, nunquam sub pace quiescere vele. Hinc statuit, requies illis ut nulla daretur, donec gentili ritu cultu quererictu, Christicole fierent, aut delerentur in aevum. O pietas benedicta Dei, quae vult genus omne, humanum fieri salvum, quia nov herat vius, non aliter gentis molieri pectora possi, disceritut cervex reflectere dura rigorem. In genitum mitique jugo se subdere Christi. So the king, ducens tempus, so spending his time of winter in Carisiaco, which is the name of a villa, nomine quae quarum regalis villa vocat, which, the name by which a certain regal villa is called. There, he called together, convocat, the noblemen of the Franks and all the Senate, and treating or trying much of the things to be done, and the various things to be done, or the various variis cares, quibus indiguit res publica, which the republic lacked. So there's some things missing from the cares of the republic that he wants to address there. So we've got in premis, which is above all, this council perhibitur, which is, it is asserted. So it is asserted to have undertaken, Ienice, ut, that war, continuous war, so iugiter, continuously, it's an adverb form. We saw a similar thing up here with Yugi, how he is going to have continuous siege against the city of Papia, and now they're considering continuous or continuously waging war against the Saxons. Quos expertus erat fidei vel foederis omnes in memores, which, like experience, which the experience was, or you could say Charlemagne had experienced them to be forgetful, im memores, so not remembering, of faith or of all their treaties. Nunquam, never wanting to be quiet under peace. So Charlemagne's saying, I've experienced these Saxons. They never keep faith. They never keep their treaties. So we just need to wage constant warfare until they're willing to keep a treaty. Hinc statuit, from this he decided, requies illis ut nulla daretur, any rest, so nulla requies, no rest, might be given to them, meaning the Saxons, donec, until they left the heathen rite and worship. So he's basically, until heathen ritual and cult would be another way. Christocoli fierent, that they might become Christians, literally Christ worshipers here, Christi colai, from colere, to worship, out, or delerentur in aevum, they might be destroyed forever. So he decides here, they've got to abandon these pagan rituals, the demoniacal worship. They've got to either become Christians or be destroyed. Because Charlemagne didn't want the situation where they're constantly crossing over the border and attacking his own people. So then we've got a note from the Saxon poet here. O pietas benedicta Dei. O the blessed pietas, piety of God. You could also gloss pietas as a dutiful conduct, or perhaps, mercy, maybe. Piety. Who wants all types. So omne does indeed go with genus, because remember, genus is neuter. So who wants all people, and accusative here, of the humans, so all human peoples, to be saved. Because knowing that the chest, or we might say the hearts, of this people, huius gentus, non posse molire, couldn't be softened otherwise. Aliter. So he's saying, God knew the Saxons couldn't be converted in any other way. Diascerat ut cervix reflectere dura rigorum in genitum. That their cervix dura, their stiff back, might learn to bend the inborn rigor, so the inborn stiffness, and mitique, and subdue itself, say, to the yoke of Christ. And then for miti, that is modifying yugo, so it's subdue themselves to the soft yoke of Christ. I have it all glossed here in the footnote in the print edition, which is probably the smoother way to do it. So who knew the chests or hearts of this people could not otherwise be softened, that their stiff neck might learn to turn back their innate stiffness and subdue itself to the gentle yoke of Christ. If you were doing a translation for real, you'd probably want to pick a different word for stiff there, maybe their hard necks, or their stiff necks, their innate hardness, something like that, just to make it flow a little smoother so you're not repeating the adjective. And I do think it's interesting that the Saxon poets, who's a Saxon, like the people he's talking about are his grandparents probably, he's fine with that. He's in fact thankful to God that Charlemagne forced his own people to abandon the worship of demons and become Christocolai, become worshippers of Christ. So that's that page. I will see you in the next video.